He didn't believe in anything. And the other guy was a Catholic. He believed in everything. So, on the way home one day, they both rode in the same car, like I said. They get in an accident and they get killed. Now, after the bodies were dead, the two souls were talking. The atheist says, I wonder where we go from here. And the Catholic says, I don't know about you. He says, but I'm going to heaven. So he says, how do you know you're going to heaven? He said, I got a ticket. So the atheist says, well, how about giving me some of that ticket? So he said, all right. Fold it up like this. And remember this, George.
Yeah. I remember all that part. It's like an airplane.
All right.
Where's the head?
So he says there. So the atheist says, well, where can I go with that? So the Catholic guy says, all right. Give you some more. So he says, there. He says, now let's see where you're going. So he unfolds his paper. So he tells the atheist, that's where you're going. He said, and this is where I'm going. This is his ticket.
Huh. That's cool.
Tell the story about it, behind that whole thing.
Well, the story behind the whole thing is how did I learn it?
Yeah.
And I was showing this to a minister 2 years ago down in Pennsylvania. And he asked me that same question. He said, how'd you learn it? I says, well, I used to have a restaurant in West Hartford. And this guy come in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I never saw him before. I never saw him since.
Right.
He comes in and he says, a cup of coffee and a piece of cake or pie or something like that. So I got it for him, and there was 4 or 5 other guys in there. They were listening to all this. And he says, would you like to see a ticket to heaven? I says, yeah. He took a newspaper and he just tore it up by hand and put it there and he folded it up and he says, give me a knife. So I went and got a butcher knife. He had a big sheet of paper to cut here. And he's slicing these things off like that, you like this off. And he done that. So I turned around to ask this guy, how did he learn it? He was gone. And the minister, the minute I said that, he said, that was an angel.
Hmm.
And it never entered my mind that it was an angel.
Hmm.
But when he said it, it got me to thinking. I had never seen this guy before.
Right.
I haven't seen him since. And this was back in 1955 or 57. Wow. And he only showed it to me one time. He took off. So the minister, he wanted to know, so I wanted to know too. So I asked him. He was gone. And the guy said he was what's it called? I just mentioned this.
Angel.
A saint.
Saint.
Yeah, so who am I to dispute that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what saints look like, but why did he
That was one of
disappear?
them.
So I thought maybe you might enjoy
Yeah,
it.
no, it was good.
Me.